What is up, Robofiends? It's your boy Dak 908, aka the Dig Dugger. I know it's been forever and a half, but here we are again with this. It's been some rough times for me. Like, I really should have given you guys a heads up, because I feel like as if I completely neglected you and kind of like disband the entire robot building situation, like the whole scene from it. Like I just really disrespected you guys, to be dead serious. That's what I feel like. And I really apologize for, like, what happened was I had to pawn my PS3 because I had some financial problems. I got it back. I think day before yesterday, and I just hadn't had time to make any videos between when I got it out and then like now. The one video I did make the day before yesterday, which I did get it out, was a video I already had made up, but that was for the Wii U. But I finally got my PS3 back. It's not going anywhere. I'm completely above and beyond all that. So we're good to go. Let's go back to the very last build I was working on. It was an Unsung build from my man Hellwolf. And I'm glad this will be the first one that we touch on, because it's still a work in progress. It's not complete. It's not complete for one simple but very annoying reason. I have many other builds I need to get hold to, so that's why I want to get this one out the way first. It won't be a full build video. It'll just be explaining some things, partially why I've been gone for a long time, which I've explained further. Again, I apologize. It won't happen again. Try to get my schedule back on, because I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter, and that Monster Hunter game, I've been fighting every new monster and then uploading that fight. I'm almost completely done with it. I think there are like 4 or 5 more fights to go, so I can get this back into my life, absolutely. So let's actually get into the build. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, first and foremost, Unsung. He's, call him a next. He's a next from AC4. And you know how you guys know that I do the builds where I take a next, I guess you could say, from AC4 or any other past Armored Core game. Try to recreate him here, and that's what I've done. I did, aesthetically, and I try to mesh aesthetics with performance, and because of which, I've actually sacrificed quite a bit of aesthetics to go for performance, and I've been given an ultimatum. Actually, not even an ultimatum. It's just like the truth. If you can see, my total load is 4,914. And my load capacity is 4,839. Now, let me tell you something. I have went in, okay? I've went in, cut as much fat as I possibly could without sacrificing the performance of this AC, while still maintaining the slight things that actually make this AC who and what it is, okay? I don't know what to do for you, man. But I'm going to go over every part with you, in case you have some input as to what you would like to see changed. If need be, because it is a work in progress. This is a build for a client, Wolf. So if you want me to change anything straight off the bat, let me know, and we can see by getting this build with the feedback on it, going out and doing things. I got to get back to work with From Chang. He's currently testing for Armored Core Verdict Day. Well, trying to test Armored Core Verdict Day, and he's been working hard at that. But if he has some free time, I ask him again to give you guys some gameplay footage so you can see this bad boy in action, because he's the one with the gameplay, not I. I have the craftsmanship. We co-work with the craftsmanship, because since he's piloting it, he gives me feedback as to what I've done. Saying, hold on, if you change this right here, it'll give me a bit more here, so it can work better like this. Because everything seems good on paper until you actually get on the battlefield. That's when things change. And then Battlefield Experience comes back to the drawing board and fixes it again. That's how we work. But let's get back into it. Let's start at the feet. Forever and always starting at the feet. I'm running these reverse joint lightweight legs here. UOG 31. Now, instantly, I picked them because, one, for aesthetics, they looked the part more than pretty much anyone else. And they also had the highest load capacity, so that was a plus. Even if I didn't want to go for aesthetics anymore and I was going for performance, I would have had to get this part anyway. But here it is, UOG legs. Definitely for the load capacity, because we're at a disadvantage here with that. So he definitely has the most out of the rest of them, so that's why I had to pick him. Everything else seems to be really good. His movement is pretty quick. So he gets on the ground pretty fast. Ruiz though is faster, but nowhere near the low capacity. But maybe if we can cut some more fat that you want to be taken off, we can possibly stick Ruse on there to go back for Unsung speed, because he is known for the speed. Moving up to the arms, running these particular arms to go again back to aesthetics, because Unsung was an Aaliyah, I think that's correct, an Aaliyah next build from, I think Algebra made that, modeled after the Aaliyah. So we have to go for aesthetics here, absolutely, because Aaliyah has the rounded edges and things of that nature, and also its performance is actually really good. If you want to go for like what he's really about, you can like completely sacrifice the arms and go for something else, but then it doesn't perform the same way. And especially with some of the components that we have up in here, it's not necessarily gonna like work out all the same. But you know, again, it's up to you. Core, Wudang core, simply and solely the fact that we try to cut as much weight as possible. We did set ourselves on, what core was it? I believe it was either Agni, again going for the Aaliyah look, or UCR10 here. But then we said, you know, let's cut the core look and go for, you know, something we can still work with while still being the core that we want it to have. So Wudang, the lightest one we have. The head, Lancelot, again, aesthetics, of course. We can change it up again if you want us to, but like again, like I said, it won't necessarily look the same. But if you want performance over anything else, I'm sure we could change something up and get some going for you. So that's what we're running. Fight control system. Listen here. Excuse me. You know, it definitely works. It plays to the same playstyle, and it has, you know, just what I'm trying to get at are we were running Glance because it was like we was running Glance, but then Chang was like, no, it doesn't necessarily work the same with Glance, so we went back because Unsung had more missiles, so we definitely had to go back for that as well, and it just didn't, you know, it didn't feel right to use the Glance, so we went to this one. That's what we went with. Moving over to Generator, Xingzhang, I believe that's it. Xingzhang Generator, for the, you know, exceptional performance and the fact that's a heavy duty, you know, power output, power capacity one, excuse me, energy capacity, not power. Sorry, Generator. Again, Chang decided to go with this generator, this booster, and this FCS after a few combat scenarios. So again, all for performance at its finest, because he's the best pilot I know. So these three things you can change, but it probably won't perform the same due to, you know, I guess you could say professional opinion. So that's that. Recon units still don't carry weight anymore. Ran this one because it's the pro one to use. Now, right arm, left arm, and shoulder unit. Now, shoulder unit, he had vertical missiles, so we try to bring that back with these. I believe these are the lightest ones I could get. Yeah, the lightest ones I get, just because, you know, we was going for weight. So those are the missiles. Right arm is a laser rifle, because I think he had a plasma rifle, and we don't have plasma rifles. We have plasma guns, but they don't necessarily work the same way. So we went with this one. And coming up with last is the Laporte rifle, because again, I believe he had an assault rifle, which we don't have anymore. We just have rifles and Gatling guns. So I think it was an assault rifle, I believe. So that's your build, my man. It's slightly overweight, slightly by like 80 pounds overweight. So that's where we're working right now. Again, sorry guys for the really long delay in between these videos. I think maybe almost 3 months, something crazy like that. But I'll promise you guys, I'll really get back to it. Before I said I get back to it, but then I pawned my PS3 and it's been gone for so long. That's why I didn't have it. But really, I'll get back to this, because I really love this game. And with Verdict Day coming out, I really cannot wait to get in the lab with some of those builds. But anyway, it's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Robofiends, keep it sharp, keep it tight. Remember, reload them bullets.